Hello, welcome to Pilates Zentrum Starnberg online. My name is Katrin Crossley. Today we are going to do an introductory Pilates workout. And yeah, let me say, have fun, enjoy. Okay, we start sitting. If you have a ball, take this ball in your lower back. You can also do it without the ball. So the feet are in hip distance, and first we sit very upright so your spine is as long as possible. And we start with a tilting movement. You tilt your pelvis back, relax your lower back into this ball and roll up and sit straight. As you exhale, roll back and straight. One more time. Just relax your lower back into this ball and you sit straight. And then we start by a little movement in your cervical spine. You look down onto the floor and start rolling forward. Try to relax your shoulders, your neck muscles. Take a deep breath here. And roll up one vertebra at the time in this very straight position. And again, you look down and roll down. Relax your shoulders, take a deep breath. And roll up. Last time, first you look down and you roll. Inhale. And exhale, roll up and sit very straight. Once we just lift the shoulders as far as possible and then let them drop. And you turn your head as far as possible to one side and back to the center, to the other side. And center. We put our right hand onto the left shoulder and we tilt the head towards the right side, away from this hand. Very gently, just stretch out your neck muscles. And other side. And release. We take the ball out and lie on our back and start with a little breathing movement, breathing exercise. You put your hands around your navel, and in Pilates we inhale through our nose and exhale through the mouth. As you exhale, you pull your abdominals towards your spine, your navel towards your spine. Inhale, release. And we add a little movement in the lower spine. So you pull your pubic bone towards your navel. Now your lower spine is completely on the mat, which is called imprinted position. And then you relax into what we call neutral position. And again, exhale, pubic bone towards navel, imprint. And release. Very gentle without too much pressure. Now we go a little bit further, so you imprint and roll a little bit up, so your pelvis is off the mat. Stay there, keep your abdominals pulled in, feel your pelvic floor muscles, and one vertebra at a time release back into neutral position. And again, exhale, imprint and roll up. Your pelvis is off the floor. Stay there, inhale, feel everything connected. and roll back into neutral position. One more time. And roll back and relax. Hands above shoulders, arm rises. Your palms are facing each other. We pull the left hand to the ceiling and the right shoulder pushes into the mat and release. Right hand, release. Now we bend the elbows and you grab your own wrists and we start a big rotating movement around the head, all the way around towards your pelvis. You never lift your head off. You move your head in the circling movement, but don't lift it, and we change direction. Last one. And then just relax your arms, put them to the side, palms facing the ceiling, and we do little head nods. You pull your chin a little bit down towards your chest and release. Very small movement. Your head is slightly pushed into the floor. One more time. And release. And then you start slowly circling with your head all the way around. While you're doing this, feel your shoulders, your arms, very relaxed on the floor. No tension in your shoulders. And change direction. And back to the center. From here we turn onto our side. If you have a ball, put the ball between your knees. If not, a cushion will do the same job. So the knees are pulled up towards your tummy, long arms in front of the shoulder, and the top hand is pulled out. You lift your arm, rotate, follow with your eyes this back hand. Hand is coming back up and we close. Pulling out to the front, lift and open. And always push your knees a little bit together to have a good stretch. One more time this side. And now we change to the other side. Try to lie as comfortable as possible, and the top hand is pulling out, open and follow. Always push your knees together. One more time this side. Good. From here, we turn over onto our back, put the ball to the side. First of all, find a relaxed position in your shoulders and neck. Now the real work can begin. You put your hands like this together, put them to the back of your head for ab preps. Our lower spine sinks into the mat towards an imprinted position. You take one knee after the other into tabletop position, and we start with ab preps. Inhale, prepare, little head nod. Exhale, roll up, stretch out your legs. Push your heels together. Stay there. And release. And again. Feel your shoulder blades off the mat. And release. Two more times. Focus on your lower abdominals. Try to feel your pelvic floor as well. One more time. And release. We keep our knees in tabletop and lift your head off again. And now crisscross. Right elbow towards left knee. Inhale, center. Other side, left elbow towards right knee. We try to avoid leaning on our shoulder blades, and the pelvis stays as still as possible. Very good. One more set. Center, the knees stay where they are. You put your head back, put your arms a little bit out to the side, palms facing the ceiling. Take a moment to feel the whole of your spine on the mat, and we're starting with Ticktocks over to the right hand side. You let your knees go to one side as you inhale, and exhale, bring everything back and feel like a corset, all your abdominals being pulled together. Other side. If you push your knees slightly together, it helps you feeling your pelvic floor muscles working. One more time each side. Last time. From here, we go straight into corkscrews. Your hands are coming next to your pelvis. Stretch out your legs, and we either do the basic version, which is circling over your lower spine, your lower back. Who has done Pilates before can do the advanced version where you really work more and pull your pelvis off. Whatever version you do, lots of control in your lower abdominals. Try to push your heels together in order to feel your pelvic floor muscles working. And we're coming to the center and we change direction. Two more times. And the last one. And then a little hip flexor stretch. Both hands around your right knee. You pull it down. Put your left leg on the mat and enjoy the stretch in your hip flexors. Take a deep breath. And change side. Left knee is pulled towards your chest. And a long right leg extended on the mat. And you take both knees towards your chest, and if you like it, you can circle over your iliosacral joints and relax your lower back. From here, we come to my most favorite exercise, 100. Knees into tabletop position. You lift your head off, the shoulder blades are coming off, and today we do the version where we change between tabletop and long legs. We start inhaling and exhale, stretch out your legs. Inhale, bend in and stretch out. And all the time we try to keep our shoulder blades off the mat. Last 2 sets. And then we take the knees in, put our head down and relax for a moment. Just take a deep breath, relax your neck muscles. And then only lift your head off and gently roll up into balanced position, rolling like a ball. Either keep your hands around the knees and you look down towards your navel and inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. If you've done Pilates before or if you find it very easy, you can also put your elbows onto your knees and do the same movement with more work for your abdominals. Two more times. And then hold the balance. All right, from here we come a little bit further back on our mat. Long legs for spine stretch forward. If you find it very uncomfortable sitting like this, you may either have a cushion underneath your pelvis or just slightly bend your knees in order to sit more comfortably. It's very important to sit upright here. So we make our spine again as long as possible. Put the hands on the knees. The first movement is you look down towards the floor and then start rolling forward. Relax your neck. Try not to hold your head. Inhale and exhale, one vertebra at a time, rolling up, and your abdominals, they're like an elevator, they pull up. And again, you look down and roll forward. Relax your shoulders and roll up. And feel yourself as tall as possible. And again, rolling forward. And roll up. 2 more times. First look down, then roll forward. Try to relax your shoulder girdle. And roll up. And the last time. And roll up and stay as straight as possible. Now just slightly bend your knees to the side to sit more comfortably, and the arms are going to the side. If you look to your hands, they should be slightly in front of your shoulders, not too far back. And we start with a spine twist. Your eyes are following your back hand. Inhale, center, and follow. Very good. And twist. And your abdominals keep supporting the back. And twist. One more set. And the last time. And relax. Now we come into Mermaid. We move towards you and your legs, if you can sit like this, would be perfect. One leg is in front of you, one behind. If you can't sit like this, you can also have your legs like this. Right hand is supporting hand. You lift your other arm and you think up first and then over into a nice side bend. Take a deep breath and relax. And again, up and over. One more time this side. Last one. And relax. And we change side, legs to the other side. Find your best upright position and think again up and over. Last one. And relax. Super. Okay, we come back towards the abdominal muscles. You sit both feet on the mat, and you remember as we started with this very upright position, from there you're tilting yourself away from your sit bones. You come into this rounded position. This is the starting position for half roll back. Long arms to the front. Try to relax your shoulders. As you exhale, you roll back. Pull your abdominals in. Inhale, pull to the front. And exhale, roll back. And really feel the muscles working to the inside. And it's one of those movements which never stops, so you keep moving. We pull to the front, inhale. Now we roll back and stay there. You're really stabilizing with our abdominals. Inhale, open the right arm. Look towards your right hand. And center, other side, open. And pull to the front. Roll back and open. And pull to the front. Exhale, roll back. The pelvis stays absolutely still. The rotation is happening in our spine. And last one. Inhale, open. And release. Very good. From here, we lie down for nice leg circles. So we stretch out our right leg, flex the foot, so the whole right hand side is stabilizing the body, and we stretch out our left leg towards the ceiling. If you feel more comfortable, bend your knee. That doesn't matter at all. So it's about a rotating movement in our hip. And we're starting with leg circle. Try to be relaxed in your shoulder girdle and very controlled from your center. And change direction. And then bend your right knee, take it with both hands, pull it towards your chest, and relax both sides of your hips for a moment. Deeply breathing. And change side. Long left leg, the foot is flexed, stabilizing the whole body, and leg circles with your right leg. Keep your center still and change direction. And bend your right knee, pull it towards your chest and relax for a moment. Okay, from here, take both knees towards your chest for a moment and relax your lower back. If you like it, just circle over your iliosacral joints. And then grab your thighs, lift off your head and roll up into balance position. Today we're doing a beginner's version of the teaser. So support the movement with your arms. And we roll through one vertebra at the time. Don't put your head down. Stretch out your legs and roll up and balance. Bend your knees. Take lots of control rolling through your spine. Stretch and roll up. Very good. Second favorite exercise in this world, called the teaser. Bend and roll through. One more time. And balance. From here, we put our feet down, roll straight back to a lying position. Feel the floor underneath your feet, and after the teaser, we need a hip lift in order to relax our thighs a little bit. So now focus on your lower abdominals. Feel your pelvic floor engaged. As you exhale, you lift your pelvis off the mat. And here really feel your thighs long. Take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale, release. Prepare, inhale. Exhale, feel your pelvic floor, your lower abdominals, and lift. And everything is pulled together. Inhale, stay there, and release. And again, hip lift. Stay there, inhale, and release. And while we are doing this exercise, feel your shoulders. They should be as relaxed as possible. And exhale, lift. And release. 2 more times. Take both knees towards your chest and your hands are behind your knees. We flex our feet and push the heels towards the ceiling in order to stretch out the back of our legs. And bend in one more time, pushing out our heels. And bend in and relax. Very good. From here, we put our feet down onto the mat. For roll-ups, we take the hands above the shoulders. So as we inhale, we do our little head nod, lift the head off, and roll up. You tilt your pelvis as in the half roll back, but now we're rolling all the way through. Inhale, arms are going above your head. Be careful, don't overstretch your spine. Hands above the shoulders, roll up. Tilt and roll through, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms are going back. Tilt and roll through. Relax your shoulders. And we're doing one more time. Tilt and roll through. Take your arms back and bring them to the front. Take your left knee, both hands behind your left knee. We stretch out our right leg, flex our left foot, push the heel towards the ceiling. And then we change between point and flex to stretch out our calf muscle. And bend the knee in again. And one more time, pushing the heel towards the ceiling. And now you circle. Bend your knee in. With your left hand, you pull it to your left hand side in order to stretch your adductors. Bring your knee back over your hip. You take your knee into your right hand, pull it over to your right hand side and turn your head towards your left hand. So we have a whole rotation in our spine. And we come back to the center, stretch out our left leg, hands behind our right knee. You pull your knee in first, flex your foot, push the heel towards the ceiling, point, flex, and really work into your calf muscles. Bend your knee in again. And one more time, push to the ceiling. And now your ankle is circling. You bend your knee with your right hand. You pull it to your right hand side, stretching the adductors. Bring it back above your pelvis. Change into your left hand side. And your head is turning towards your right hand. Never forget to breathe. And then we turn back. Pull both knees towards our chest for a moment. Okay, from here we roll up and we change onto our stomachs. When you lie on your stomach, the most important thing is to pull your navel away from the mat, so your lower back has support. The hands are beside the mat, just above our shoulders, and the nose is just off the floor. You feel lots of distance between shoulders and ears. Inhale, prepare, and as you exhale, you extend your upper back. Inhale, stay there, and release. And it is a very small movement coming from the center of your thoracic spine. And release. Exhale, extend. And feel your shoulder blades. One more time. And release. Now we're doing a very similar movement called the dart. Both hands to the sides of your thighs. The nose is just off the mat. Don't forget to pull in your abdominals. Inhale, prepare, and exhale, slight extension in your upper back. Stay there, inhale, and release. Inhale, prepare, extend, and release. We are doing one more time. And release. You take your hands underneath your shoulders, push yourself up and sit back in what we call the shell stretch. So your hands are underneath your forehead and you relax your lower spine. From here, we are coming into what we call in German Vierfüßlerstand. Never have learned an English word for that. So all your weight is, not all your weight, but most of your weight is back on your legs. We look down onto the mat. Our left arm is stretched to the front, right leg to the back. And now as we inhale, elbow and knee come together underneath the body and exhale, extend. Inhale, together, and extend. Two more times this side. And release. Place your weight, feel your abdominals engaged, other side. Inhale, the spine is getting round, knee and elbow coming together, and again. Feel your abdominals being pulled towards your spine. One more time. And release. From here, we go into cat stretch. You take your head between your arms, look towards your navel, make yourself as round as possible. And start from the lower end of your spine, rolling through into cat stretch. If possible, look towards the ceiling. Take your head between your arms again and round back. And roll through into a nice cat stretch. Two more times, rolling through the spine. And one more time. From here, we take our hands far in front of our shoulders, push the pelvis backwards, if possible. Put your forehead down onto the mat and pull your arms out of your shoulders. Gentle stretch and breathe. And roll up, and we lie one more time on our side. Okay, from here we go into the side leg kick to do something for our hips. You stretch out your top leg and it's right in alignment to your hip. Your lower leg is pulled towards your tummy. We flex this foot and it's pulled to the front as we inhale. And exhale, you stretch to the back. Inhale to the front and back. And all your center is engaged. What we call the powerhouse in Pilates is constantly working and supporting our movements. Two more times. We bring this back right to where we started. Flex the foot, push the heel out and do mini hip circles. As small as possible. And change direction. Stay long in your waist and totally engaged your center. And then lower the top leg, and stretch your whole top side. Relax and take a deep breath here. And then we come up and change to the other side to start with the side leg kick again. Don't forget your bottom knee is pulled towards your tummy. Lift your top leg, flex the foot, side leg kick. Inhale to the front and exhale, pulling back. Two more times. You bring your leg back in the alignment, flex the foot, push the heel out and start with your hip circles. Very still center and change direction. And relax your top leg on the floor, second arm over your head. Take a deep breath, relax everything. And you come up. From here, we come back onto our feet. For our balance, this is how we always finish the lesson. So you collect all the muscles that you worked through, feel your pelvic floor, feel your abdominals, and then we pull off our heels. Balance and release. And again, feel the control in the center of your body. Last time. Very good. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'm looking forward for you coming back to us again. And hopefully one day we are back at the studio to work out together here.